wait. Action needs to be taken, and it needs to be taken now. Hi guys, I'm Sanda, but my friends call me Panda, and you can become my friend as well by simply subscribing. So in today's video, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to tell you guys the story of how I fell in love with a TikToker and he ghosted me. I'm so embarrassed to tell this story. Before we get into that, I would like to get one thing out the way. If the quality looks bad, I'm so sorry guys. I'm battling with storage and I had to film in HD, whereas I usually film in 4K. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are gonna forgive me because you guys are my friends. So let me tell you about this guy. Yeah. Firstly, this guy is not necessarily a TikToker himself. In fact, he's not a TikToker because his actual page is empty. Like, he does not post, he does not repost. Well, last I checked. And okay, let's give this guy a name. Let's call him 3 because that's his jersey number. Anyway, so basically this guy participates in a video with the rest of his friends or classmates or whatever, right? And the video is popular. And then Sanda notices the guy out of the people, you know? So I think you guys get what I'm saying there. Like, let's say if I was in a singing video and I was singing lead and then the video blows up, you know, I'm not necessarily a TikToker, but I'm on TikTok and I'm kind of popular. You get me? Yeah. So that's the case. So the first video I saw of this guy was last year, I think, like mid-year. I'm not actually sure, but I was really gassed about the video. I was really excited. Like, I liked the vibes, I liked everything about the video, and I did not necessarily care for 3. But then around August, yeah, they released a part 2 of the video, and I'm like, wait, this boy, he's looking kind of fine. You know, I'm looking at him and he's a bit chubby, he has a husky voice, and I'm thinking, this is my type. This right here is my type. So you know what I do? I go on a little hunt. So I look at the video, right? I go into the page of the video and I realize that that's not the guy's page. Even though he's front and center, it's not his own page and it's somebody else's page, and they just post that kind of content. So I go into the tags of the video and I look, and there are quite a few tags, right? And then I go to the first video, the part 1, which was posted a year ago, and I check those tags and I see this common name, and like he's like first in the tags. I go into his page, poof, I went into each page and I was like, nope, that's not him, and then I found this one page with the no posts, right? But I think it had his profile picture or something like that, but something gave it off. But okay, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want. I go to the page, I click on the Instagram link, and I'm in. What do I find on his Instagram page? He plays rugby. Now, anyone who knows me knows my thing with rugby boys, guys. It's wrong. Like, it's wrong. It's so wrong. But guys, I'm sorry. And I mean, I have been hurt by rugby boys so bad. I've been hurt by rugby boys so bad, but I'm sorry. That's like exactly what I want. Rugby boys, they have my heart. They are the hill on which I am willing to die. Anyway, so I look at his page and I'm like, nice. And the guy is light-skinned. And I really thought I had a thing for dark-skinned guys, but I realized that that was only a thing of my words. Because I always say, if people ask me my time, like, dark-skinned guys, and like, if you have ever been interested in is light-skinned. Well, except one, but like, anyway, I see that, okay, guy looks nice. He's, you know, like, he looks good, he looks clean, and he's just a beautiful boy. There's no other way to put it. He's just beautiful, guys. So what do? I slide into those DMs and I can't exactly tell you what I said, but I rizzed this boy up. And when I tell you I ate that, I ate it up. Because if I tell you, then you might know the boy, Ibo. Because I rizzed him up using, I don't have Riz, by the way. Don't come for me. I don't have Riz. I'm a simp. I'm a lover girl. But this time, I'll stand on business. So I slide into those DMs using a reference of the part 2 of the video. And he's like, oh my God, you're so smooth. But I was like, he answered me. He followed me back. And I was like, wait. You know? So, okay, fine. Now I'm getting excited. Now I'm telling my friends. Because I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to DM this guy. Actually, I didn't even tell them before. I told them after because it was a spur of the moment thing, because I was studying and then I took a break. I was scrolling on TikTok. I saw the video and I was like, action needs to be taken and it needs to be taken now. There is no time to lose, you know. So he follows me back. He answers my DM and then we're just speaking, neighbor. And then it's now the following day and he's just asking me, so what do you want from me? What are your intentions with being in my DMs? And I tell him, I want you to get to know me better. I don't want to get to know you better. I want you to get to know me better. Because, girl, I've done my part. I feel like I've done my part. I've made you laugh a bit. I've impressed you. Come on now. Put in the hours. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't be talking to me if you didn't think I was paying. So put in the hours. Okay, fine. So we start speaking. Like, he asked me about if I'm sure if I want to do this, because like he's tired of people just coming into his life and then leaving when it's no longer convenient for them. And I'm like, babe, no. Okay, for reference, I call everyone babe. So now we're talking and it's actually really, really nice. This guy is so nice to me, guys, and I'm so nice to him. We're getting to know each other and I find out that though he's in the Western Cape, he's from East London. And I was like, this could work out because I'm not really far from East London. I don't know how because I don't have a car and I don't go anywhere without my mom. And my mom's not going to take me to go see a boy that I met on the internet. She's just not. But I'm like, okay, this could work out. I see it happening. So we're talking, we're having fun. Now things are getting like heated. And when I say heated, I mean, it's getting serious. This guy is starting to call me babe. This guy is giving me nicknames. And I'm like, you know, I'm rolling with the punches. I'm going with the flow. It's all good. And this boy one day just says, like, as I'm saying goodnight to him, because he's about to sleep, I'm about to study because I'm in my prelims season. I don't play like that. Anyway, he's like, oh my God, good night, mama. Don't forget to pray. And I'm like, no. God, is this my husband? There's no way he just told me not to forget to pray before I sleep. I was like, this is my husband. Like, he's the one. He's the one. Yo, you guys. And mind you, this is all happening in like the span of probably 3 weeks or maybe 4. Fine. We're talking and we get to the calling each other stage. He sends me baby pictures. It's cute. I remember our first video call. I was thinking, oh my God, this guy's so fine. This guy is so fine. And he was also in boarding school, which really helped because like we understand each other. Poof, I understand him because I was in matric, and where I was in boarding school, when I'm in matric, don't touch me. Don't touch me. But I understood where he was coming from, which worked for me because I don't like talking to someone around the clock, and he had a really busy schedule, which just worked for me, man, because I don't want to be talking to you all the time, but when I do talk to you, I want it to be really nice. Oh yeah. Hi, me and my guy are talking, and at this point I'm running my mouth. Okay, I know like we're not dating or anything, but I'm running my mouth to be, I'm like, my man, you know. And like I never said who he was because I did not want anyone to know him, because before I followed him, I checked if he followed anyone from my school or anyone who had gone to my school, and he didn't. Or if he was followed by any such person, and he wasn't. And I was like, this is perfect. Nobody knows him. He's so fine. And you know, it was just perfect, guys. This guy was really looking like my soulmate. Hey, hey, things are fine. And we're talking about each other's past or anything. And he tells me how he tells me one day, like, I don't know what we were talking about, but he was like, you know, you're not my girlfriend, right? And I was like, yeah, of course I'm not your girlfriend. You didn't ask me to be your girlfriend. Okay. Anyway, we move. And then this one time, he just like gets serious. By the way, this was all happening on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, it's a little heart stopper moment. WhatsApp who? iMessage who? There's no need because we have Instagram, just like Heartstopper. And it was just so perfect, you guys. It was my little 5-minute romance. Oh, I was so happy. I was the happiest girl emhlabeni, I promise you. But yeah, he tells me about how he had just gotten heartbroken a few months prior, and he's not really ready to like take that step and be official with someone as of yet, or as of then. I don't know what to say. And I was like, oh my god, I completely understand this, because I myself had also been heartbroken by my crush, who happens to be another light-skinned rugby boy, but we're not gonna get into that. Like a few months prior to that. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I completely understand that and respect that. And we continue talking. Now my birthday is coming around the corner, right? And my birthday fell on a Sunday in 2023. And I remember, I think it was on a Friday, I was trying to take birthday pictures. They did not work out, but hey. So I post the story and I'm like, I'm almost 18, bitch. I'm almost 18, you know, I'm very excited. I'm very hyped about my birthday. And then he replies to the story and he's like, I won't be. What? And I'm like, I brush it off, but I'm like, you're out of your goddamn mind. But anyway, like, I paid. Actually, I was taken aback by that, but I shut it down really quickly and then we just moved on. I should have shut it down and shut him down too at that moment, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say this guy was so bad or anything. This guy was almost perfect. He was almost perfect. He just called me ugly and I'm not gonna tolerate that. He sends me this video and he's like, oh, it's a video of a guy pulling down his jacket to reveal his child. I'm not sure if it was a daughter or son, but like a very cute child. And he says, I want one now with food, you know. And personally, if I knew that, like, if that had been serious, I would have ran for the hills. But I knew, but okay, this is just talking, this is just flirting, this is just for fun. Like, I know he doesn't mean it, because girl, I'm like, oh my god, that would be the cutest kid emhlabeni. He's like, obviously Tatake is handsome, that's why, but I don't know about my mic. And then he sends a laughing emoji. Now I'm like, boy, you're playing, because what are you saying? And then he's like, I ain't tripping, I'm being for real. And I'm like, because at this point I'm annoyed. Don't come for my looks like that. Don't come for my looks like that, because one, that's not true. Two, that is really offensive. And I've worked so hard to get to a place where such comments do not shake me, that what if I hadn't been there? Yeah, well, and I'm like, and then he's like, nah, I'm just joking, love, don't be like that, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, this is the second time. That's all I said. And I meant that this was the second time he was calling me ugly. I was like, I'm only joking, Jay, you know I don't mean it. And I was like, I don't appreciate such jokes, because I really don't. Okay, I apologize, please forgive me. And I'm like, it's okay, no, it's good, you know. And then after that, he misers me. He misers me. And that is when the situationship hit the fan. I sent him, I still not giving up, guys, because rugby boys have a spell that they have cast on me. I sent him those two eyes, like, bro, like, why is it quiet in here? And then he sends them back and I'm like, hello. He's like, sup, you alright? And I'm like, I'm good, are you? And he's like, no, he's good. And I asked him, is that just it then? And he was like, I didn't really think you'd care. I was like, I do care. He sent a white heart and then said, then we can talk things through. I then said, when are you available to talk? Because as we were speaking, it was in the middle of the day and I know he has rugby practice, he has hostel thingies, he has this and this. I was like, when are you available to talk? He hasn't answered my message. It's the 10th of January 2024 and he still checks my stories. Baba Sana, no, you're still fine, boo. It's just the way you act. You guys, I was like, I hadn't fallen for him like that because I don't allow myself to fall for people unless I'm sure, because that rugby boy, that other one, which I will never do a story time about, hey, he got me. Anyway, but I had really liked this guy and I really had hope because our thing was giving long distance relationship. It was giving, oh my God, we're in it for the long run, you know, because first of all, he's Christian, which is perfect. He plays rugby. He's kind. He's everything. He's literally everything. And he was like my friend. He was funny as well. And I was just like, damn. And it's all gone because he called me ugly. But I'm not sad about that. I don't want a guy in my life who thinks I'm ugly. Like, don't joke about such. If you think I'm ugly, then shut up and go to the person you think you find pretty. Go to the person you find pretty. I don't have the time. But yeah, guys, so that is how I fell in love with a stranger online. And then he proceeded to ghost me. Oh my gosh, you guys, please tell me what you think of this video. Really out of my comfort zone to tell stories about my personal life like this. But you know what? I thought I should do it because you and I, we're friends. And friends fill each other in on each other's lives. We're friends. If you have a similar story or you have anything you want to share that's related to this or even unrelated to this, my DMs are open on TikTok and on Instagram, and my comment section always open, always welcome. I hope you enjoyed the story. Give it a thumbs up if you did and share it with your friends. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Goodbye.